Greetings folks, Pockets here, back with another new game. Today I'm checking out Bermuda Lost Survival. Since the Ark expansion has been delayed and I'm really itching to get back into Ark or a game like it, I did some looking around and I found this game. Basically you start on a raft in the middle of the ocean and you have to survive. Pretty simple concept, it's a lot of fun. I have played a bit of this game. My first recording got lost, audio got lost, so I can't actually use it, so I'm going to record it again. So there'll be some things I'm not discovering for the first time, but it's still a fairly new game. So we're going to just jump into a new game and start fresh on this recording. Wait for the shark to load. There we go. So fresh game, nothing's done. We're on this little raft in the middle of the ocean. So we got some food over here. These are canned foods. We'll go into the inventory. You can look in the bottom left, it tells you what effect it has. So emergency survival supplies provide food and drinking water. Plus 30 hunger, plus 30 thirst, and plus 1 scrap metal when you use it. And that's, put that in here for now. This is a chest. You also use it for crafting. One of the things we're going to do really early on is get some wooden platforms. You can see in the lower right the requirements for it. You can do platforms, walls, doors, windows, and so on. And we'll build this up as we go. You start with one tool. There's the knife. And this here crafting hammer lets you place objects. And we'll get to that when we build our first few platforms. But to start with, we need to explore under the ocean to find materials. So let's start with platform. We need 12 planks and 12 sticks. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump in. So there's a shark there. So far I haven't been attacked. We'll see what happens. So we can swim down to the bottom here. You can see these planks. The knife, if you use it on these containers or there's other bits of wood, you get sticks. So let's grab ourselves at least 12 of these. Or at least a few of them. Let's see if we can find some stones too, because we want to build the next tool as well. Dark here, but you can't really see, but we're going to go ahead and get some sticks out of here. We're actually going to need a lot of sticks. So I'm just going to go ahead and gather it, keeping an eye on my oxygen over on the right. Make sure I don't drown. We're at, what, 2/3? Just almost a half. Let's grab 24 sticks. That'll do. Grab some more planks. Can we see some stones over there? Yep, so there's more sticks. We're going to want a few stones as well. So we'll go ahead and grab those. So on the right hand side is your stats. You see oxygen, water, food levels. You got to keep an eye on those. The brain is like your fatigue level. You can actually sleep to replenish that. With the knife you can harvest these kelp, seaweed, whatever. We'll show you what that's useful for in a little bit. So I haven't done a whole lot of research on this game outside of one thing that was bothering me. If you look at the map, these silhouette areas, this is the only 2 tiles that have been developed. In the previous playthrough, I drove around and explored some of these and found absolutely nothing. So I went online, and that's the only thing I've actually looked for online as far as information about this game is concerned. So yeah, so only those 2 hexes are developed. So the first thing we actually want to do is grab this. 5 stone, 5 sticks. So much like the knife, it's used for harvesting, but this gets us planks and scrap metal from the things down there. So we still have lots of those. We need some more planks. So let's go ahead and get those. And we're going to go to... Is there a box here? Yeah. A couple boxes. We'll get some planks out of these. It's a very, very pretty game. I mean, looking around, super nice. Those sharks still worry me. One of these days, it's going to attack me. I'm going to be... They've scared me a few times, swimming very close. But so far, I haven't aggravated them, so which is good, because in real life, you know, black tip sharks aren't overly aggressive usually. I believe those are black tips. They look like black tip sharks. Some more plankage. See, like that shadow. He's not as close as he looks, but let's grab a few more planks. What are we at? 9. I know there's a shipwreck over here somewhere. I think it's on the other side where we can get some planks. Now, these ones on the ground and the boxes and stuff appear to respawn. I don't think the shipwrecks have respawned for me on the last game. So I don't know if they do or not. We will find out in the fullness of time. Just as note, this game is early access, as you can see up in the upper left, so there's still lots of things to be added. I have to imagine they're going to make it more hazardous at some point. All right, we have enough to build a platform. So much like these games, you click it, you click craft, away you go. It'll craft even if you're not looking. Do I need food or water? No, I don't need first aid. Sleeping bag is used to sleep, so it replenishes your brain meter over there on the right, as well as passes time because it does get dark. So to build the platform, we go ahead and put it in our inventory, and then we switch to the hammer. You hold shift and scroll like it says on the left. You can see your items there. There's deconstruct, there's platform. And we're just going to put this as close as I can to maybe the side here. Something like there. Now we can rotate, but I think I'm okay with it like that, and click. So now we have a little platform. This is where we can start actually building more of our crafting materials. I think I did a better time that time. Last time I had it a little too close and I kept getting stuck between, so we'll see what happens. The very next thing I want is the drying rack. 12 sticks, 4 planks, so I'm 2 sticks short. Not a problem. Grab our little knife. Actually, where's my platform? Yeah, there's a shipwreck right here. Let's go down to that. I'll show you what that looks like. And you can see all the greenery. I haven't done a lot of exploring, just sort of the stuff within view here. So that's good. Lots of stuff for me to explore. So with these, you can come up to the planks, and if you use the knife, you get sticks, 2 sticks per swing. So we'll grab a whole bunch. Eventually, these planks disappear, and like I said in my previous game, it has not respawned yet. Sorry, when the sharks get close, I still get a little nervous. They shouldn't attack me unless there's like blood in the water, or I attack them, or... I mean, there's plenty of fish, so they should be pretty content. If, we're being realistic about it. 32, 34, 36. Let's get some planks too. Where are we at? Half? Yeah, let's grab ourselves 12 planks. So you can see I'm only getting 1 plank. I'd like to, I'll show you, there's a way to upgrade the weapons, or the tools, which I haven't done yet. I have in the other game built a spear, which will be cool. I'll show you how to fish when we get to that. My first order of business is to get to food production so I don't starve. Oops, I went a little high. We'll just go to 20. No, we gotta go up now. Switch to our knife. We're gonna swim up these seaweeds. You do need a lot of seaweed because it's 5 seaweed to make a rope, and you need a ton of rope. So I'm just going to pre-collect it. Oh, we're getting low here. So we'll swim straight up. Uh-oh, getting close. All right. Luckily the water's not too deep here. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the graphics and how it looks. I used to scuba dive when I was younger, lived with my parents. So I have some experience existing underwater for long periods of time. This guy that we're playing, he can hold his breath for a pretty good time. So he's also in very good shape. I know I'd be exhausted already, and he's just still going. So let's go ahead and craft. Let's craft 1 for now. Actually, no, I want 2. So we'll let those craft. What's our next thing going to be? We'll probably need more platforms. Let's go ahead and craft 1 more of those. And then the very next thing we want after that is the crafting station, which requires 8 planks, or the workbench, sorry. So this lets us get upgraded equipment. We want 8 planks, which I don't have, 10 sticks, which I do, and scrap metal, which we can go get. That's not so bad. Okay, let's go ahead and take this and take this. Let's place the other plank here. So go to the hammer. And let's do it to the back here. Sure. Good enough. And we'll put Our drying racks. One on each side probably. Should do it. So we'll do that. And can we put the other one right beside it? Yes, we can. Looks good. Did I bring my seaweed? No, I left my seaweed over here. So that's 20. That's enough for 4. I got a little too far away this time. That's okay. I might be able to see if I can attach one there. Or maybe a catwalk. I don't know. There's just a lot of construction stuff I haven't done yet. So to do this one, the drying rack doesn't require anything. You just put the seaweed on it, hit run. You can see I'm going to get 4 rope. So perfect. I could actually split the stack. And we'll put the other one over here. Oops, I want split stack. Let's take 2 more. I think 2 more will cut it, right? Yeah, there we go. So that just makes it twice as fast. That's fine. Jump back over here. And we need the scrap metal and a few more planks, right? We need 8 planks. We need 5 more planks. We need 10 scrap metal and some sticks. We can get that. Let's go off this side. There's our ship. We'll get our planks first. There's supposed to be somewhere some metal barrels we can use. I don't see them. Let's go ahead and get on this. So we do use water faster than food, so those you end up wasting some of those cans early on, I think. So we're going to try and go straight to getting water purification set up, which I had just gotten in my previous game. Seemed to help a lot. There, see that one's gone, and again in my other game that hasn't respawned yet, so I don't know if it does. We'll leave that one. Let's go see if we can find these metal barrels, or some of those boxes at the very least. You're supposed to be able to put buoys in, which make like a nameable location. So it would be nice to eventually get all this stuff on this reef marked off with names of what's there. Just like this, we'll get our oxygen back. Maybe move over this way a bit. What do we see? What do we see? Still don't see any barrels. They're supposed to be here somewhere. There's another boat shipwreck over here. Nothing. Okay. What's this? Shipwreck. I really want some metal scraps. Okay, go up for oxygen and we'll try this again. So a lot of the early game is this up and down type exploration of the seabed. See if there they are. There's some barrels. We can go get those ones. A little further away from the raft, but that's okay. We only need 10, so I think I might get 10 out of both of these. What's this starfish looking deal? Okay, well, that's not why we're here. There we go, scrap metal. So I have to imagine when you upgrade the tools, you harvest more per swing and maybe get more per node. I don't know, haven't got there yet. We're kind of getting close to where I got previously, which is good. Let's just try this. What can I harvest it? Does it give me any options when I get close? What do I get? Purple coral. I don't even know what that's for. First time I've seen it. Well, let's harvest some. There we go. So that's good to know. So I'll have to get some buoys so I can mark these things, I think. Let's get up to the surface. I don't see any seaweed, so we'll just get back to the boat, or the raft. I think I have enough to build the crafting station, or the workshop. We'll also have to check what it's going to take to upgrade our tools here right away. Just keep swimming. So I have adjusted my recording settings. You'll have to let me know how things looked. I think it's working pretty well. I don't see any of my meters getting taxed out, so that's good. And hopefully there's no echo. There we go. F. Put those in. So double clicking moves them over. Let's build that. So this crafting box is the very same one that I have here on the raft. The previous game I built a second one, and they don't link together, so there's no real point so far, unless at some point you get rid of this raft, maybe. Okay, so we'll move that over. Let's also look at here. Actually, we need to eat. So let's grab 2 cans for now. And let's eat them. Let's get our water level up. Use. How are we doing? It's good for now. We'll just leave it at that. And we'll go over here. Actually, no. Jump across. Let's put this one on this side just for now. So you have to scroll to get it to show up. And let's go ahead and put it as far. Maybe just put it. It's pretty big. I'd like to maybe put it against this back wall. Something like this. If you right click after you rotate, you can then readjust it, which is nice. And there we go. So we have 2 rope, 2 rope, and in here we have some new stuff we can build. So there's your barbecue bucket. Barbecue bucket is a simple cooking station which is fueled by sticks or planks. And this is the water distillery, which is the next thing we're going to build. 5 stone, 4 planks, 12 metal. So let's go grab our materials. What do we got? 1 stone. We'll keep that there for now. So actually first, so we can upgrade the axe. It's going to cost 15 scrap metal, 20 sticks, and 10 rope. The knife, which is going to help us get rope, is 10 scrap metal, 15 sticks, and 10 rope. We need to go get some rope. Is it getting night? It is getting dark. Let's take a sleep. And we'll take that opportunity to save the game as well. So you can see here's my old saves. But let's go ahead and sleep. So to sleep, you grab the little... I'm going to sleep till morning. 9 hours? Yeah, 9 hours is too much. Let's go 8 hours. Rest. And you do actually get hungry. I've actually woken up before the 8 hours were up because I was super hungry. And we're going to go ahead and save it. So you can see my water is really low. So we're going to have to eat more of these canned foods. Well, at least the nice thing about it is you get scrap metal, which is good. What else do I need out of here? Nothing. So we'll pop over here. We'll stick these in here. So we need stone. No, we need... Let's do the what tools. No, let's do the water first. We need the water. Distillery. We need 7 more scrap metal and 4 more stone. Let me see stone anywhere. That looks like a stone. So we need 4 of them. And then we'll find some scrap metal. We also have to build a water container, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that in a second once we get this thing up and running. We are going to need some sticks for fuel as well. That's 4. Let's grab our rope as we go up. Shark's coming really close. Jeepers. It freaks me out because most video game guys would have had them being pretty aggressive, and there's a lot of sharks, so they still make me nervous, even though they have yet to attack me. We got half water, okay. 24, 25, 26, that's good there. Let's go get some, we'll get some sticks, and then we'll go back up, and then we'll come back down for metal, which I forget exactly where it is. Here we go, 2 sticks. We need a whole crap load of sticks. What's that shadow? I don't know. Okay, we're almost ready to start swimming up. We're running low on oxygen. And the whole way up, let's harvest this. Did I wait too long this time, finally? Nope, gonna make it. If just. Just barely, but we made it. Alright, so I think barrels, rocks, were over on this side. What's that? Is that a barrel? That looks like it might be a barrel. Okay, let's get our oxygen. Let's switch to our axe. Yeah, that's a barrel. Perfect. Look at that. Let's swim on down. Swimming. Maybe one day we can build fins so we can swim faster. Playing the drums down in the bottom of the ocean. That would be super loud. Another wreck over here. How much metal did I get? I don't remember. I wasn't keeping track. I don't see any more barrels. So let's go up and see what we need. Yeah, banging on that drum underwater with a stone hatchet would be super loud. I remember back when we used to dive, we used to signal each other, banging rocks together or taking your back of your knife and tapping it on your tank. Morse code type stuff. It was pretty cool. But it's super loud. It travels for a good distance. So we can now build this. Craft that. Now what do we need for the water container? A spear. We need 5 scrap metal, 2 sticks, 1 rope. I might even have that. Tab. Unlock. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put this thing into use. We can stick these back here. We need the sticks. And let's put this one. What do I have? Nah, not enough. Okay. Let's put it over here. So we will shift scroll to get that. Put it right here in this corner. So the way you get water is you take your little water thing here. You see it's like a food can with a top on it. It's all primitive looking. Whoops, didn't need to walk off. If you get close enough, you should be able to just... Nope. Get in the water, it's fine. Boom. And it's salt water, so you can't drink it. So you just hold the button down and it keeps going. If you hold it, it harvests a lot faster than if you click it, see? That's good. And it seems to be about 2.5 sticks per water. So if you stick these in here and you stick your sticks in here and hit run, see I can make 10, but it's going to chew up pretty much all those sticks, which is fine. What's the next thing? We need a spear to go fishing. That's what we need. Spear is 5 stone, 10 sticks, 3 rope. I have the 3 rope. I have no sticks and no stones. What was it? 5 stones, 10 sticks. We can go get that easy enough. Let's go to the shipwreck on this side. And we'll get our sticks. I think our stones will be all down that trench there. We'll get a spear and we can catch some fish. And once we have food and water, I think we'll make that it for this episode. So let's get her done. Oh, that fish came really close. We need 10 sticks. 2, 4, 10. 5. I could get more, but that's okay. There's plenty down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some seaweed. We're going to need water, so there'll be some water when we get up there, which will be good. Because our food is no problem. We'll go over here. Have half air. Doing well. I should see if I can hold my breath as long as this guy can hold his breath. And we'll do that next time we come underwater. I just won't talk for a minute. Used to be able to hold my breath really well. Not in the same shape I was, 5, 10 years ago. Moved to a province with very little water, and yeah. I'd love to take up diving once our kids are old enough, but what we got in here? We have 4 water. You can see I got 12 charcoal. We've gotten through about half, maybe a little more, and the wood's almost completely gone. It's crazy. Planks last a little longer, I think. So that's half. So these give us 25 there, so they're not quite as good as the cans, but at least you don't waste them. That's good there. Well, let's no, that wasn't what we were doing. We were building a spear. 3 rope. So let's get our seaweed on here. So if we have, let's just do this. 25, so we'll split this to 15. We'll do that. I'll put the other 10 here. Okay, and then we'll grab the rope from here, and we'll build our spear. And I'll show you guys how hunting works. In case I do die, let's just keep the water here. Yes, that's just going to do what it does. I'll get onto the spear. So you jump in and you're looking for the schools of fish. There's a shark. Over here maybe? Yeah, right here. And you hold the button to ready the spear, and then when one gets close, you got to try to catch it. And it can be tricky sometimes, especially when they're swimming away. Or across in front of you is even harder. Oh, got one. So you have to wait for it to stop wiggling. And then you can collect it. Oh, missed him. Got him. And then once we have these collected, we're going to make a barbecue, and we can cook them. But I'll show you here in a second. Come on, come on. That guy was close. I could have got him. Oops. And almost got him. Not very good at the fishing. There we go. Let's see how many this is. I'd like 5. So we'll do one more. He got away. Try not to spear the sharks. I can't imagine that'd be a good idea. There we go. That's 5. We'll start heading back to the boat. Yeah, I've never actually tried spear fishing. I have caught a fish while diving. It had a hook with a broken line in it, and we managed to catch the line. That was pretty fun. Grabbed the line, took the fish off the hook. That was pretty... Okay, so we got fish. So we have fish. Fish is good for 10 hunger. If you cook it, I believe it's worth more, but we don't have that set up yet. But now we've got food and water. Renewable. So we're not going to die out here. Yeah, so you see I got 22 wood. Got us 8 of the 10. Because I drank 2. So it takes a lot of sticks. Alright, so next thing we're going to have to build in the next episode, we're going to grab this guy. We basically need sticks and stones and scrap metal. But that'll be it for this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching it. This was Bermuda Lost Survival. And I'm out of here.